Good morning. Good morning. Let me just clear some stuff. Just clear some stuff. How is everyone? Good morning. Good morning. Can you tell I missed my hair appointment again? And why is it every time I start the video, okay, I'm like self-criticizing myself. I don't understand. I really thought like I had to do with you guys' energy. I'm starting to think it's mine. And it's the only time I do it. So strange. So strange. How is everyone? How is everyone? Very strange. Good morning, Mama P. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I love me in yellow too. It's been my favorite color since I was a kid. When I was a kid, all I wore was yellow. My mom couldn't get me in any other color. I really don't wear any other colors. I'm very black and white. I don't know why. But like little accents are like color. But when I wear color, it's always a pale pastel yellow. Yeah. Although I do like the coral and the neon green, but it's got to be the right season, you know. So, I wanted to mention a couple things. Hey, hey. The read I did yesterday. Oh, and I also wanted to mention this. Okay. I named my channel A Mystical Moment, right? But mystical is a word for the aha moment. Okay. I don't think a majority of you know that. I felt the need to tell you. But, okay. Oh, remember that tarot reader the other day we were talking about? She's not on anymore. I mean, I actually went to her page. She hasn't posted again in like 6 months. All right. I also went in to see something the other day, yesterday, on one of my videos. Now we're talking about the whole Australia thing. The amount of comments that you guys keep going back and forth and everyone has a perspective on the Australia thing, guys, I clearly know what went down with the situation. But here's the thing. We don't know people's motives behind anything. And I'm talking to you guys from a spiritual astral level. Okay? So I needed to make that clear. All right? I'm not going to talk about stuff I'm not knowledgeable on. It's foolish and it would make me look dumb. So I don't know where you guys' perspective is, but again, it's everyone has their own opinion. It's also in that energy I spoke about yesterday where I was like, I know the universe is testing me. You know, capabilities, how far will you go, what people say. I mean, I went through that a long time ago where it didn't faze me, but I guess when there's been growth and awakenings, it's still, you still respond to different things in different energy in different ways. Okay. So totally being tested again. Okay. I was having a serious conversation yesterday with Natty. Okay. And let me pull up her feed, our messages. And we're talking about all sorts of stuff, right? But we're talking about life, work, all aspects. Because we're pulled to each other again. And we were just talking about, actually I photo shooted it, shotted photo, whatever. I'm going to my photos. And we were just shooting the shit. And we were talking about a few things. Oh, right here. No, that's Ash. I had a blast with Ash last night over the phone. But This is Nat. Okay. So, yeah. So we're talking, and it's like out of the blue. I haven't caught up with her in a little while. Like here and there, shooting the shit, right? But I haven't really caught up with her in a little while. So we played catch up. Can see each other's growth, where we're at, what they're asking, certain stuff, right? And I said it to her in truth, but I don't acknowledge it enough to you guys, right? So it's like I wrote, but yet again, we all have faults. We just happen to read them in other people. So, and then she's like, yeah, that's the glory, interesting quote. I was like, it's mine. You can't have it. You can't steal it. Right? But it's so true, guys. Like, as readers, or speaking of me, myself, okay? I got the goosebumps. But like, I read people's faults all the time. But it is so important, guys, that like, you don't forget about your own either. You know what I mean? Like, you need to work on your own faults and acknowledge your own faults. And I'm not saying any one per se is like the blame game. Maybe some of you, but not all of you, right? But like, I needed to put that in perspective for you guys too, because it is unfortunate, that as readers, or again, me, myself, have to read those faults in other people, the obviouses or the not obvious, it's difficult. So you need to acknowledge that too. Everyone has their own faults, right? Depends on what type of situation you're dealing with, clearly. But just through conversation I had with her yesterday, a couple things came in to play like that. You know me, like either talking to you or text and writing stuff. It's just the Gemini and Neptune in me. That's just how I work. But it's like I stump myself sometimes and I say amazing stuff and I tell myself, wow, the growth, Court. It's mind blowing, and sometimes I don't give myself enough credit, but I have to start. I have to start like posting those quotes and stuff for you. Like, I really do, especially when I have those aha moments. It's the whole reason why I'm here. So I discussed that. The mystical moment thing, talking to Natty, the Australia thing, testing energy, always going to be tested, right? Where's my jewelry? Oh, I never unpacked it from Friday night. All right, so let's read. Let's read. You shared my quote on Instagram. Which one? Oh, you're talking about the one of self-mastery? Yeah. I saw that and I'm like, this is great. I'm talking about my own quotes though. But like, I did see that and I was like, this is great. And I just randomly posted it. And it's the truth, because everyone finds themselves in that situation no matter what day, what year. That happened to fall into place with the energy read. Coincided. It was nice. It was a nice energy read. And stuff in that energy read came up that haven't been up on the board, so that was refreshing too. It is a beautiful quote, and it's not easy. I tend to find myself in those situations more often than I'd like. Okay. And then you got to tell yourself, I try not to tell myself negative situations about the situation, right? I try to be as positive and optimistic. And that was another thing. As I was bathroom thoughts, I was in the shower, I was getting out of the shower, and I'm like, I should really do a segment called Train Your Brain for situations like that. You know, like if you're really going to say goodbye, you really need to say goodbye. And but I'm going to help you guys on how to do that in a way you might not have attempted before. And it's not easy by any means, you know. Um but you will recognize your growth, and you will recognize the beauty in who you are, and that always has an advantage, you know. Last night was random, out of the blue. I was upset for like 20 minutes. Like, lights were off, kids were in bed. I almost started crying. I was thinking about certain stuff. And then I'm like, it's not, why are you crying, Court? Like, and I didn't. I couldn't even, like, the eyes, the water, but I couldn't, like, I stopped myself because I really didn't know. I think because I taught myself so much, there was no need to cry, but it was recognizing so much stuff within me, lessons, teaching certain stuff. It was a proud of me moment, but definitely bittersweet. You know, I snapped out of it. I put some music on, I went to bed, I was fine. Dreams have been wild for me lately, trying to wake up. Another water one last night. Don't. Oh, and it was so crazy. Here's the thing. I ended up at my sister's friend Laura. She got an indoor pool, outdoor pool. This lady's like, they live in a little mini mansion. It's absolutely beautiful. But her indoor pool is like an indoor oasis. Okay, like live trees from outside. It's insane the way it was built. Her husband is a carpenter. He builds houses, and he's known to build like really prestige nice houses from all over the world. He travels with his crew. And I should probably say mansions. And in my dream, I legitimately showed up in a bikini. And I want to say it was red or pink, because I would normally not wear that color per se, unless it's like a neon pink. Okay. But anywho, and it was winter. And my jacket was off and everything, you know, hugging her. Hey, how are you? Haven't seen you in a little while. Mind you, it's my sister's friend, but really, well, friends, but sister's friend. And she's like, you gonna go swimming? And I was like, no, I didn't even bring my bikini. I said it so serious. She didn't look at me as like, Court, you're wearing your bathing suit. I mean, I got the goosebumps. I said it like, I honestly told myself like it was the freaking goddamn truth that I couldn't find my bikini, but yet I'm standing there in front of her in the pool area with a bikini on. So, like, straight up, it wouldn't even be denial. Well, would it be? I don't know. Like, not with me per se, with the incident, right? Because, like, how can you blatantly stand there in front of somebody and convince yourself that you didn't have your bikini, but yet you're wearing it? And she didn't even acknowledge that I was wearing my bikini. Very odd. There's something about that dynamic where it's like, is someone wearing a false mask? Are you being true to yourself? Is it denial? Like, it was crazy. So that was the other one with the water. So it was actually just the pool, but like an oasis. It was stuff you see out of a magazine. So I thought that was ironic. So I don't know if that was like, I was thinking about telling you, not thinking, it crossed my mind a few times to tell you guys. So I don't know if it's more like a collective message, because I don't really think it was for me. Unless somebody, I mean, that is the definition of denial. But I think for me, because we all perceive a definition of something different, whether it's in plain text or not, right? But like denial for me is like you want it, but you don't want it. You know something's coming, but it's not coming. It's different for me the way I perceive things. So like to me, is that the true meaning of denial where you're oblivious to it? That's why I'm saying like I don't think it was for me per se. You know, it was just the craziest thing. She didn't even acknowledge, like, girlfriend, you got your suit on. Ha ha ha. You know, and the way I said it, man, I'm telling you, I just looked it dead in the eye. But it was almost like I didn't see my own bikini on me. But even though I was standing in one, because I remember the precise color, it was either pink or red. Because I don't, like I said, I think it was red because I don't wear red. Well, I don't wear red well. So, except I got the cutest little red summer dress. But I think I wore that once, if I wore it at all. But I don't know. Alrighty, Schneidys. Let's do this. I put that old record on the shelf. Days of old. I got that old timer rock and roll. Well, there's a song for you. I'll take you to the disco. I'm always comfortable in my own skin. But that's just it. I come on every morning and it's not like I'm complaining. I I come on here butt ass tired and jammy sometimes, right? So it's not about I don't know, I can't explain it. But it's like every morning, oh, my hair. Like what did I say this morning? Like, oh yeah, can you tell I missed my hair appointment? Like it's like I'm bashing myself. But I never do it in the mirror or when I sit here. So it's like I'm not really bashing myself, but it sounds like I am. Like it's got to stop. And for the longest time, I was like, I gotta be picking something up on you guys. I guess I still could be, and you guys are still in that energy. But me, it's been like a month, you know. So it's like it's odd. It's like the first thing I do instead of like welcome, 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 hey. Like normally I'd be like, hey, let me just touch up. You know what I mean? But nah. Look at my hair. It's frizzy. Look at this. Look at that. You know, it's like, what is that? Like, I don't know if somebody's doing that. Somebody doesn't feel good enough. I don't know. That's not cool energy, though, you know? You gotta overcome that one yourself, for sure. But I guess it's gonna keep coming into play until you guys start to acknowledge certain stuff. It's funny what you said with age. I said to Kaden the other day, I was live with you guys. It was the whole shower thing. And I was like, yeah, he's 13. And he giggled and I didn't think much of it. Like 13. And the next day, he's like, Ma, I'm 12. I'm like, no, you're not. And I had to think. He's like, Mom, I'm 12. I call him Mia. I'm like, Mia, how old's Kaden? She's like, 12? I was like, no, he's not 13. I've been doing this my whole life with my children. Like Lonnie, she just turned 18, so I know. Jade will be 22, Mia's 15, and almost 15 and a half because this chick wants to drive, okay? Freaking give me a heart attack. But I always do that. And I always question my own age. And I'm like, you sure I'm not 41? He's like, Ma, I swear you've been saying that for 3 years. I was like, it's not me being like, I don't want to expose my real age. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, shit, I am 42. Which means I'll be 43. You know, and it's like, I do it all the time. And Kaden just laughs. He's like, it's all good, Ma. I'll be 13. But I was like, are you really not 13? Are you really not? Like, I've been doing it, like I said, my whole life with my children. How old are you? How old are you? Huh? Like even like the date of birth, like I signed Alana up for high school, her senior year online schooling, right? And I put 10/27/07. That would be Caden's age. And I didn't even use her birthday. Hers is the 19th. No, I did 10/19/07. So I took a piece of everybody's birthday. I took Mia's, I took Alana's month, and Caden's year, but nothing of Alana's. Like, no, I took something of Jade's. I don't know. It was the craziest thing. But the thing is, they signed her up. Mind you, no one picked up on it. And the age I put down was 12, because I said 07. So it's like I do it all the time, calling the pharmacies, because it's 10/19, 10/27. It's just like, yeah. Even for Jade, it's like, oh my God. I don't know why I do that. But he's really 12. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's shocking to me because I thought I was 13. I don't get it. I mean, I got the goosebumps. Like, I don't get why I did that. I do that. I did it with Alana for the longest time too. I'd be like, no, you're 15. She's like, no, Ma, I'm 16. I'd be like, no, you're not. Stop fucking with me. Like, stop. And Minky, I don't even know my own age, guys. I do feel like Caden's right. I do feel like I've been freaking 41 for like 3 years. It's like I don't age, or my children don't age. Like I don't. It must be like I got the goosebumps. That's weird. It must be what that is. Like they don't age in my eyes. I mean, I know they grow and they mature and they change, right? But like in my eyes, age must just not be a thing for me, guys. It's just I don't get it. Because I just got the goosebumps when I said it, as if they don't age. But of course they age. And it's not like, oh, I want to look at you like you're that age, right? So it's ironic. I just got pulled to the Triscuit box, and granted, it's a Triscuit box, right? So it's a big field with some type of mill, right? But it's all wheat, obviously. It's a Triscuit. It's a Triscuit. But I got pulled to it. Oh, yeah? Goosey goose? Oh, yeah? All right. I haven't Spotify. That's an app, right? Spotify? It's music, right? I think I had it years ago. I just don't understand why I'd be on my new phone. But anywho, I just said something about Lucy, right? And then I got pulled to this. And it says, get a playlist for you and your pet. Are you ready to share something with your pet? Why not your music too? Get a playlist for your pet based on the music you love for tunes you can both enjoy at home. Like, what? Silly. It's an app, right? I think I had it a long time ago. Music channel. All right. Came out years ago, right? Because I actually just pictured myself at a desk when I used to work for this company. And I think I had Spotify on my app. But the weird thing is it an Apple thing? Because this is the first year I did Apple. So I must have had an app on my phone. Which is weird though, guys, because I have Pandora. Is Spotify like a business type thing? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. Or is it actually an Apple thing? Because I think that's the first time. Something just came to me in email. I think that's the first time I've seen that in a very long time. That word, Spotify. I got an email. No, I saw something on one of the lists, one of my comments. I caught well, I actually want to address this. I don't know the answer per se for whoever this is regarding. Okay. Um, I see skies of blue, but others too, and I think to myself, what a beautiful world. Maybe that's a message for that person. I could not tell you. So, Court, I love watching you. Karen, Court, I love watching you, but every time I watch you, your energy gives me anxiety attacks. Right? So, and you're getting anxiety attacks, then you might want to not watch me. But it's your own anxiety, right? Unless you're catching off mine, which I'm catching from someone else. But like that's when I would tell you to back away. I don't know who else you watch, right? But you might be it might be an empathic problem. Or I wanted to talk to you about telepathic communication too before we start. But else you have anxiety, or you just it's the anticipation, you can't handle it, or whatever you're doing, you're causing it. um and it's what's coming from me. So there's definitely something underlined that you need to address. But I've said this to you guys before. Okay, when you're on any beater, even me, if it gives you anxiety, you need to sit back and place it and stop watching. I said that a year ago, and a lot of shit to unsubscribe, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds unsubscribed, came back months later with overwhelming emails, like right around the same time, like the best thing I ever did, blah, 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 blah. Like, I got the goosebumps. I'm telling you, sometimes you need to back away because people are not using tarot as a tool. It was always meant for you, not to spy, not to see what's going on. But then that's what the stories do, right? That's another reason why I get stuck reading people's faults or energy. So it's hard. Um, so it's either you could be picking up on mine, but even if you were picking up on mine, you still have to either protect yourself or there's still an underlying issue. Like if you're having panic attacks, then it has to do with your story. Your story's not coming in, or you can feel it, but it's not coming. It also depends on who else you're watching. It's that simple. Okay. So you either breathe through it, there's still something underlined that only you can address. So moving on to telepathic communication real quick. A lot of people might not even understand what that is, but I'm going to give you some examples with my children. Always had telepathic communication, but lately it's insane. It's always something like, and it's consistent. But I've been doing it more than my children have. It used to kind of be the other way around, so the tables are kind of turning. So it's kind of freaking them out a little bit. So for instance, Lana came in the other day. She didn't even ask for anything. She left, but I knew exactly what she was going for. I thought to myself, well, she must have figured it out. But I knew something was off. So then my door was open, so she was in the kitchen. She was in the fridge. And she's like, Ma? I'm like, yeah, second shelf behind the blue container, behind the berries or hummus. I said something. And she was like, what the frig? I was like, I just knew. I got the goosebumps. So last night at dinner, it was a great dinner. We had baked potatoes, loaded baked potatoes, steak. It was amazing. My dad's a fantastic cook too. And I had a mouth the steak. I had a bite in my mouth, and I almost said to Mia, like, this is great, huh? It was just me and her at the dinner table. My parents were watching a movie. Kids weren't ready to eat. No, the other two were sleeping or something. But I was literally just about to say, like, this is great. And I didn't. I was still chewing. I'm like, oh, wait. Mia looks up at me and she's like, this is great. I was like, I was just about to say that to you. She's like, she like made a smile or whatever. So Cade's in the car this morning, right? He's on his phone. I was like, thank you. I was like, I spy. and I was getting him to play. I spy the color, yada yada. And then next thing you know, he's like, "Ma," it's already in your backpack. And I'm like, "I saw it when I packed your lunch." And he's like, I got the goosebumps. He's looking at me. He's like, "How the frig did you know what I was going to talk about?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm just good at that. So a lot of people think telepathic communication is like when you can finish other people's sentences or something like that. It's not really what it is, right? It's like thinking the same thing somebody else is thinking. Either you just come out with it first or they do. You know what I mean? Or like it happens all the time. Like, what do you want for dinner? I was just thinking about that. I was thinking, maybe I'll make meatloaf. You know what I mean? Like it's stuff like that, but it's so consistent in this household. It's beginning to get a little freaky. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like, oh, okay. Last night I was a little annoyed. I always feel spirit. Not annoyed, it was awkward. I always feel spirit in the bedroom. Anywhere I go. A restaurant, you name it. It doesn't need to be just here, right? Sheldon's light last night, I had unplugged it. A heating lamp, so it's connected from the ceiling. But when you unplug it, right, the plug obviously hangs. It touches the metal a little bit. And it was like ding, 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 because it's against the tin. And I'm like, there's not a window open. The fan's on, but fan's on every single night. It wasn't affecting that. It woke everybody up too. Like whatever, like not in a freaky way. But normally my kids could sleep through a storm, so it was very ironic. It was like ding, ding, ding. And I just looked like this and I'm like, go away. Because you're not anyone I want to talk to. I mean, it was more like of an annoyance. I can tell when a spirit, like, it's weird how I can vibe with spirits. I saw a kid walk through my room a few weeks ago, but not make it past the dresses. I just saw like the head. I got the goosebumps. I saw it, but the kid was out of place. Like he didn't belong here. He wasn't coming to visit me. It was like, who are you? Why are you walking? Like, why are you even walking in here? It was very bizarre. I can look at pictures and be like, wow, that person doesn't belong there. Not from this era. I've looked at pictures before when I go into historical places or something. I'll be like, wow, look at his collar or whatever per se. And other people will be like, what are you talking about? As if that person's not there, but I can see that person. Or I can tell by looking at a picture if a certain spirit's still in presence. I don't know. I can tell like when you guys can actually, this is the weird thing. And I haven't been able to decipher this yet. People can actually see dead people walking around or doing their thing, but you don't even realize they're dead. It doesn't happen that often. I've come across it twice where I've had to question myself and be like, I think that was a dead person. So if you ever question yourself, that's the odd thing. You would think you would never have to do that ever, right? You would think like you would never even been put in that position where you actually question like, was that person dead? It's happened too. Got the goosebumps. I've had that happen to me twice. So awkward. I got goosebumps on my legs. More like psychic chills at this point. I didn't shave my legs, so it feels weird because they're in spandex. It's like, go away, bumps, go away. But that little boy, he creeped me out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, but I knew whatever it was had no intention on. It wasn't like a visit. You know what I mean? Like there was no visitation rights. It wasn't like that. I even had to use my pendulum because I was like in shock. And I was like, he wasn't even supposed to be here. He was like blonde, curly hair. In between Kate and Mia's age. So a teeny bopper, walked right in. and then just disappeared. Guys, you should see like it's like weird goose. I can't even explain them. They're weird. That creeped me out though. I'm not gonna lie. My mom's house is like not haunted. You know what I mean? It's like spirits just kind of come in and kind of go out voids. Cause he didn't want to be here. Like I said, he wasn't coming to talk to me. But I saw it. So I think I was more freaked out because I can shut my eyes and see. Did he react to me? No. No, as if I wasn't here. I'm telling you. That's the weird thing. Like, he didn't even know where he is skipping dimensions or something, guys. I can't explain it. Well, I didn't get the goosebumps, so he wasn't skipping dimensions, but he definitely wasn't supposed to be here. But I can shut my eyes and see. Okay, I have that gift of just seeing stuff, whether it's just depends, right? Past, present, future. But I normally don't see dead people. Like, people can see dead people. You know, people have that gift. Not only hear, listen, or whatever, you know. Like I said, questionable if that person's dead. Happened to me, I think, twice. That boy in my house, random. It's happened to me before when I was driving, where actually happened twice at Dunkin' Donuts, now that I think about it, throughout the years, last 5-10 years, where this person's walking and I'm like, that's odd. And I go and look, and it's like, person just gone, like up and gone. Like, there's no way in that I'm on a second. I got the goosebumps. Like, so it has happened to me a lot more often than I thought. But still, only a handful, you know what I mean? Which is enough to be like, whoa. You know, I don't know. People hear, like Natalie hears spirit all the time. I hear differently. It's like I can't really explain it. I shut my eyes, I see. With what they do with me is it's almost they talk through me. The words are just there, or the story's just there. It's like when I heard Love Me yesterday, it was like I heard it, but I saw it written out. You know, I can't explain how it is. I channel and get messages. It's very ironic. Like when I say I hear, it's not that they're in my ear. I'm hearing. It's not. I don't have. Well, I have conversations with them, but like I don't have conversations. Like Natalie hears, physically hears. You know what I mean? Like the way they talk to me is in my brain. I can't explain it. Like if I'm doing something and I like second reference myself, or what's that? I didn't say that right. Like court, don't do that. That's not me. Oh yeah, I'm definitely clear. I definitely have clear audience. But like I know that's not me talking, but I'm saying it, but I know it's not me giving me the message. So it's so hard to explain, guys. I don't, you know, I don't know. I don't really have to go to the bathroom, but I feel like I should go to the bathroom before we start because I want to start. I know I have an amazing gift of healing. Like I can touch. It's nice. People tell me all the time, psychic mediums, like master Reiki healer. But like, I don't practice it. We all have these gifts. I almost feel like we're all born with them. It's which ones we utilize, which one's more prominent. It's not, hey, you get a car, you know, you get a house, it's, you know what I mean? I feel like we kind of all have them. Just a matter of how you access it as you're growing. As you're growing up, I guess. You know? Calvin Klein. I don't want you to fall. I I totally did not do a good job doing that. Hold on, troops. But I did think yesterday was fun, right? I for sure thought yesterday was fun. Like, 'cause I can always shut my eyes and see things. I can also touch things, and I can place where it's been if I concentrate. But the thing with that though is I'm kind of weary because it always tells the story of like the most impact that object has been through. So it's not always pleasant. It's like my Casper, my elephant, right? How many times have I been telling you I got to work with him? And I still haven't. But he does chill out with my crystals. You know what I mean? Like, I make sure he's still, well, I guess I don't really acknowledge him as much as I should. Where are you, buddy? Hi. I'm going to say hi to you. I'm going to say hi to you. It's been a while. But, like, he's here, right? What am I doing to you? He's here. Jesus. I'm so sorry. What is happening? All right. So, like, I think I can really connect with that one because he's ivory, you know? It's the story of the elephant and then who actually owned the ivory. So it's pretty significant. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you. It creeps me out a little bit because I know some way, somehow, I've owned him. You know, like, oh, I got the goosebumps. Many, many, many centuries ago, I've owned him. Another reason why I named him. You can't have a piece of ivory. You can't have certain things and not connect with them. I mean, you can, but you should connect with them. At one point, that belonged to an elephant, a very old elephant. Okay, so, which is probably why I have such a thing with elephants. But I can't quite come into tune with that one. That one's going to take me some time, for sure. So, like I said, everyone has their gifts. It's just a matter of utilizing them, right? But I really did kind of like the way it went down yesterday, for sure. You know, it was nice. Put us in different energy. Certain stuff, like, obviously, like, creeped me out. Like, oh, I really don't want to talk about this. Like, why is Sandy Hook here? Well, I don't want to talk about it because it's sad, right? So stuff like that. So it was interesting, to say the least. Okay, but I guess if you know you can connect to things, I don't know what the whole point of it is. I guess connect on your own time, but acknowledge them. You know, like, people don't get it. You go into a house where there's a hunter, or what do you call those people that with the animal heads? Yeah, I don't know. I forget the name of it. But that spirit is still with that animal, you know? No, it's funny you said headhunters because I almost said poachers, but that's not what it is. It's a taxidermist. That's what it is, a taxidermist. I can't imagine how they do that job. And you know what's crazy? When I was a kid, I also wanted to be an undertaker and work with the dead. How strange is that? I did want to be a nun. I'm not kidding. I really wanted to be a nun for a good solid 6 years. I swore I was going to be a nun. What stopped me from being a nun was wanting to be a mom, to be honest with you. So if I think about it, it's always something with the dead. It was either that or a zoologist or a marinologist. There's always animals of the dead. So, and now I work with dead animals. Not really like that. I don't work with dead animals. But that was a dead elephant, right? So, anywhoosie, I think I got aggravated about the light last night. I was more worried about Sheldon. Like, get away from Sheldon. You know, even though I think it was like to get my attention. But I said to myself, I was happy he was under his house. Don't ask me why, as if it was like a beam of light, like it was an alien or something. I don't know why we associate beams of light with aliens, but like, or why I just did that. But it was almost like, oh, thank God it was shielded. I don't know, it was strange. It's like, don't mess with my Sheldon. Don't mess with any of my animals. I will beat your ass. I will beat you. I had a man arrested once. I think I was like 19. Younger than that. I went into a party. I didn't even know you can get arrested for this shit. But it is instantly. I picked up the phone, called the cops. I didn't care. I didn't care if anyone got arrested. There was minors. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. So anyway, I walked to a party. 3 kittens tied to a fan. I got goosebumps. I lost my shit. Lost it. I grabbed the ladder. I remember guys pulling at my legs, like, what are you doing? I remember kicking them. And I was like, I was furious, like fury. They left me be, but they gave me a hard time. I took the kittens, I put them in my shirt, and I left, and I went straight home. But they got lots of charges that night, but he got arrested for animal cruelty, serving to minors, a couple different things. But I didn't even know animal cruelty was, a thing then. I knew it was a thing, but I didn't know you can get arrested for it. I mean, I was a teenager, guys. But I was livid. I mean, I saw black. That's like the first time, like, I couldn't hear nobody. It was just save the kittens. And I came home with a whole bunch of kittens. I remember my mom the next day was like, you got 3 kittens? So I told her the story. We brought them to the vets. And the vet, took care of them, and then they probably went up for adoption. I don't know why I told you that story. Oh, because I think I kicked someone's ass. If anyone ever kicked my dog or killed my dog, I swear, I think I could kill that person. It's like killing a child. I can't explain it. It makes me sick. I know people post it a lot. Cruelty of animals. I can't even handle. Can't handle it. Just can't. I almost like want to delete the people that delete them, that put them on the feed. And my daughter was one of them that did it the other day. I'm like, Jade, what are you doing? She's like, I know, Mom, but it's so sad. I'm like, I don't want to see it. I can't handle it. And I know like that humane society is important, right? But I can't handle it. Is Lonnie home? You want to go downstairs? All right, let's read. Let's read. Oh, shit. I just got an email. This, I completely spaced it. I gotta pay for my storage. I'm like 7 days late because I switched over phone numbers. Oh, I'm gonna have a fee. And they're no joke with their fees. They're like $50 or like 75. It's insane. It's like robbery. It was only one other time I was like 2 weeks late. And they were like, let me text Lonnie. They were like, we're going to auction off your stuff. You were up for auction. I'm like, I'm 2 fucking weeks late. I went in there and lost my shit. I'm like, that's it. I want a new storage place. I'm taking all my shit. I didn't, but I said I would. It's like, how dare you? Literally, I think it was like 16 days. It would have went up. This place, it goes up for auction like the first of the month if your bill's not paid. It's insane. I mean, I've never dealt with storage. Oh, I was just about to text you. I've never dealt with putting stuff in storage like that, so I didn't realize, I love you too, the severity of it. But I think, like I said to my sister, she never laid on nothing. She's like, that's not normal court. That's how they just make their fees and how they make money and yada, yada, yada. But I just realized they don't have my new number. And he always calls me, Jose. Because I'm always late. I have other stuff in like the pre-automated like pay thing. I'm always like a day or two late. He always calls me. It's my own fault. I don't know what that had to do with anything either. Pay your bills, guys. Pay your bills. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I just saw a rainbow. How do you read on a rainbow? A rainbow would represent what? Hope, colors, luck. It could resemble all sorts of things, right? Could somebody want to look that up for me? The meaning of like a rainbow? I guess it's perspective. But I'm thinking about how do you read on a rainbow? How I'm seeing it though, because I just was singing in my head, and I think to myself, Israel, and he's Hawaiian, so I can see like volcanoes, but I can see a Hawaiian setting in my background, right? Oceans, Hawaiian, but I'm focused on the rainbow. A promise, a vision, not. Hey Siri. Oh, hey Siri. Is it Siri or Siri? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Or Siri. Help me out. Hey Siri.
Yes?
What is the definition of a rainbow?
The definition of the word rainbow is an arc of colored light in the sky caused by refraction of the sun's rays by rain. The word rainbow has one other definition.
Well, what's the other damn definition? I didn't really put that together with the sky, but I guess it makes sense, right? But the sun rays, it is after rain. It's also an illusionary hope. Ooh. See, I didn't expect that. I mean, I did associate it with hope, but like technically in the English dictionary, it's an illusionary hope. How many people knew that? Yeah, it's definitely linked to the song too. But I'm also thinking somewhere over the rainbow skies. Same song, actually. And I think to myself, what a beautiful, like to me, it would be hope, but that's crazy. New to you, right? Yeah, new to me. Illusionary hope. I think we just assumed it was linked with hope and luck and the pot of gold, but it's actually illusionary hope. Which kind of like, I get it. I actually get it. Because it's like a cloud, you know what I mean? Like it's not, can't put a cloud in a cup. You can go right through them. It's just, it's air. It's like a pocket. It's like, yeah, the pot of gold is definitely illusionary too. But see what I'm saying? Like, I never placed a rainbow with illusionary by any means. The Nine of Swords came out reversed. So it's an energy of not letting something get the best of you, you know. So something's subsiding. You're definitely entering a new cycle. I don't know if this is linked to your chakras, if it's linked to, because you got the wheel at the bottom of the deck. So it's almost like maybe you made it past the storm. You know what I mean? Because after it rains. It's definitely a cycle over. So I think it's unsure hope, if that makes sense. So I associated it straight to hope. And it's ironic because I don't think I've ever looked up at a rainbow and hoped or wished or anything. So I know it's linked to hope. And I can look at it as an illusionary hope, but not illusionary, just uncertainty, you know? So this is just saying there's a new cycle, which is nice. Keep the hope. Oh yeah, it's definitely a new cycle. For surezies. Okay. For surezies. There's a karmic ending too. So whoever was with someone karmic, whether it's a job, person, place, a thing, it's an ending. Like I said, a new cycle. Feeling hopeful. Nine of Swords is reversed. Things, energies are easing up. Okay. So that's a message for someone. So I don't know if maybe you see a rainbow soon or you've seen one in the last few weeks. I don't know. Maybe it's a message for you. Or you saw a box of crayons and you're like, it's like a rainbow. You know, however, maybe you saw a bumper sticker. I don't know. It's definitely a message for like anyone of the collectives, but all right. Just trying to see what else I see. I don't really want to walk up the clouds. I just saw my yellow. So yellow must be significant to someone. I'm seeing me. Oh, see, I don't like that. I don't like looking at me. Like, I don't like looking down on me because that's when I astral travel. And I don't, ugh, that's weird. Astral traveling is pretty cool, guys, but it can be pretty dangerous. You know how eyeballs can be like yellowish, ivory, more like a, not like a not like a jaundice, but like it's almost like I can see my eyeballs, but I can't see through, as if the pupil in the iris is missing. So I don't know what that would represent. Cloudy. Like I can't see through my eyes. You know that fear I always had with you guys, where I was like, "Oh my god, one day my eyes are gonna roll behind my head and something crazy is gonna happen." It would be like that. It's that look, but not like possessed. It's exactly what I see. What would that be, like the cornea? But the inside be the cornea. I don't see veins, so it doesn't. I don't know why I know so much about an eyeball right now. It's like you're sneaking out of your eye right now, guys. It's like here I am trying to look out my eyeball, right? And here you guys go to the very edge of the eye. And it's like I literally see you guys wanting to like open it. It's super cute, like peek behind a curtain. It's funny. So I don't know if you're peeking at something, someone's peeking at you. Right back to that whole like unsure thing, I guess, because it just led me to the same thing. Like, and the thing is, it's a little boy trying to peek behind the curtain. A little boy, like a little farmer, overalls. I think there's a meme or a picture the last couple years, or it's like food. It's like it's an it's a label, right? It's something. Because I've like seen this little boy scrolling through something or something. But if you can't imagine what I'm imagining, it almost reminds me of like a Norman Rockwell little boy peeking through the curtain. Okay. Maybe I want to climb up the stairs. Are turtles hatching eggs right now? Like sea turtles? Not around here, they're not. I don't know how that's relevant. Save the sea turtles, guys. I love when they go and take the barnacles off or they save them. But like laying eggs, okay? But it drew me to thank you next, because I would say bacon eggs and Ashley would say breaking legs. But the song itself is thank you next. But I saw turtles hatching. But it's not like a normal sea turtle. It's a normal sea turtle, but I don't know what type of sea turtle. So the turtle itself is the representative of what I'm seeing. But giving birth, right? So some of you are actually giving birth, but this is giving birth, planting seeds. It's like a slick back. And then I'm going to jump out of this and then just do a read. Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
Images of sea turtles.
I couldn't find any matches in your photos library.
Really?
Here are some images from the web.
Oh, why would it go to my library? It's in my library right now. It's funny because I I got a butterfly that I snapshotted the other day, and then I got my normal lion, and they listed it under felines. And then that food I ate the other day. That's weird. Felines. Well, I mean, I know it's a cat, but images of sea turtles. It might be representative of the country or state too, where the turtles are now laying eggs. That's why I asked if anybody knows. Beach house, Gulf Shores, where every year the turtles come out and nest. Yeah, that's exactly what I saw. That's exactly what they were doing. But this time of year, it's not around here. Obviously, warmer places, right? But like, it's the particular turtle itself that I'm seeing. What do you mean there's no result of images of sea turtles? Is this a joke? It's a sea turtle. There should be thousands of pictures of sea turtles. So is it actually a sea turtle? I think it has to do with the sea. See, it was taken like SEA, like Mediterranean Sea, Black Sea. I think it's something like that. I'll try one more time. Very strange. Very strange. But again, it could be thank you next. Okay. This sea turtle, I'm telling you, like, it's a particular sea turtle that I saw. Okay, so we have a blue sea turtle, but it had a green shell, so that's not it. But the blue one's not blue either, it's orange. Anyone know what sea turtle has a green back? Siri doesn't understand my accent. Yeah, no shit. Neither did my other Bing or whatever. Not Bing, the other thing, Bigsby. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Nemo. But it's not Nemo. It's none of these. It does have a slick back like that. It's complicated for green. Oh, there's actually a green sea turtle. Mexico. All right, so here's the turtle. Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Spiritual meaning of a green sea turtle.
Okay. I found this on the web for spiritual meaning of a green sea turtle. Check it out.
It's a Hawaiian green sea turtle. Okay, so see, and I saw Hawaii. It's symbolic way of peace. All right. Known as Hanu. See how they're all linked? Finding inner wisdom. What was my first message? Just something new, right? Like a rebirth. It's the magic of intuition. It talks about a vast journey, a gift of a long life. Life purposes are revealed in a journey, so continue. So that's important. It's almost saying you won't really know your purpose until you're in it. And I said that to a group of you the other day. They adapt to new surroundings. Maybe somebody's moving to Hawaii. I always wanted to move to Hawaii. But anywho, the green turtle is an ancient soul living in the seas. Land turtles make their home in deserts and okay. It's adapting to new surroundings and environments. So it's a move. You're either making spiritual moves or someone's making a physical move. It's new terrain, new ideas. It's at a self pace. It represents peace, this particular turtle. And they're actually from Hawaii. Okay. So I don't necessarily know if the turtles are hatching eggs right now or not, right? But what I saw was them hatching. So you're giving birth to something. But it looks like this tells you too that as of right now, it's perfect for divine timing. It also represents protection. Harmful influences. It can fight against negativity, harmful influences, and painful memories. We did have that ending. But prepare to move forward. You're being guided through. Okay. So that's pretty awesome. It's all about the green sea turtle, pretty much is all about new surroundings and adapting and enjoying the journey. All right. So, which is ironic because we just carried on from one cycle ending to me seeing sea turtles. Okay. So I got the goosebumps. It's so crazy. Isn't it crazy the way I get my messages? It's so crazy. And I sit here and think to myself, this is nuts. I'm going to do a reading. But in all reality, we figure it out. And it's actually amazing on how I get my damn messages. So there you go. And they're from Hawaii. And Israel is from Hawaii. And he's Hawaiian. You think we would have put that together. Okay. So there we go. Bless me. All right, so that was awesome sauce. Awesome. So maybe I should shut my eyes again. So what was the first thing? Oh, the rainbow. Okay. And it was uncertainty. And then we knew there was a chapter ending. Oh, and then we saw someone peeking through the corner, like peeking out a curtain. So there's curiosity. Okay. And then this talks about adapting and enjoying a new journey. Okay. It also is adapting to a new area, terrain too. So some of you are most definitely moving, and you might be moving to the sun. And I almost said that earlier, and it wasn't when I was like, I see yellow, but there was sun over there. And I almost said something about, someone made a comment the other day, sunburnt, and it had to do with Australia, but I didn't want to bring it up because I'm like, oh, but it kept pulling me to the sun. And it pulled me to the emoji I sent Ashley this morning because I said, good morning, sunshine. And it literally took the sunshine away and put in a sun. So you might be moving to a sunny place, or the sun represents growth, fertility. Okay. Possibilities, good health, good prosperity is one of the best cards in the deck, right? So you might be connected to a Leo. I don't know. Or maybe you're going on vacation. Maybe you're going to go to Hawaii. I don't know. But Hawaii was a big deal because when I first saw the rainbow, even before the song came to me, I had already saw the volcanoes and water. And then the song came to me. And then I knew it was Israel. And then I saw the turtles. Okay. Yeah, curiosity kills the cat. But I think this curiosity is a pull. It's like a magnetic pull. So it's like you're on a brand new journey, or you're about to step into a brand new journey. Enjoy it. It's also saying longevity. You're going to live a long life. All right. So I didn't even know there was such a thing as a green sea turtle. I knew there was all different ones, but I knew I saw the green and the sleekness of it. So it was the thing is though, when I saw the image, I think it was just another turtle, like multiple lives being reborn, because I can see the mama coming up on the beach. But the weird thing is, now that I think about it, they don't do this. The eggs were strategically placed, but they weren't cracked open, which makes no sense because they nest. So that's odd. And I don't know why I didn't pick up on that. So it's almost like now you can picture yourself standing on a beach and there's ping pong balls everywhere and the turtle's coming up. Turtles don't do that. Any idea on what that might symbolize for you guys? Because it pulled me right to it. And it's not like an animal got to them because they'd be eaten. But I felt like it was a mama coming up. Like people have already laid their eggs or whatnot, right? People. The turtles already laid their eggs, but then with more mamas coming up, right? But like, why were the turtle eggs placed like that? They weren't open. That's why I said to myself, I wonder, before I looked into the turtle, I wonder if this is based more on the egg. Because turtles don't do that. This might sound nuts, but let's try. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm. Yes?
I don't know how I want to word it. That's weird. Because I'm now staring at these eggs. It buffered. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yeah? Did it buffer for you too? It was connected to my hands because I'm like, I was trying to grasp something. I don't know how I want to word it. I'm struggling. Is it representing like misplacing? Like I had the exact meaning and they're taking me the exact phrase and they took it from me. So it's not what it is. Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Why would there be random turtle eggs on a beach that have not hatched?
Okay. I found this on the web for why would there be random turtle eggs on a beach that have not hatched. Check it out.
So it could be they were just affected by the light. What? Yeah, because you can't. Okay, so this is more like the tempering. Unnaturally attract to hatchlings. Artificial lighting. No, that's not what I'm looking for. It's like I just saw in my head, which is weird. You can't stop the baby from coming out the canal, right? It's almost like the turtle couldn't control the birth. Like I don't know. It's something weird like that. Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
what's the spiritual meaning of an unhatched turtle egg?
Okay.
Let's see if there
I
is
found
one.
this on the web for what's the spiritual meaning of an unhatched turtle egg. Check it out.
Slow and steady wins the race. But you also need to pay attention to the details and stay on your current path. Letting go to have new progress. Not really. I think it's everything I keep coming across is in addition to a turtle, whether it's a dream laying eggs or hatching eggs, it's slow and steady wins the race. Indicates unusual. It's not what I want. Hey Siri,
Mm-hmm.
what is the meaning of an unhatched egg?
Okay. I found this on the web for what is the meaning of an unhatched egg. Check it out.
So hasn't really broken, but having a hard time releasing. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to track that one. I'm not going to be able to track that one. What are you guys' idea? I don't think you can upload pictures on here, GD, but you can try. I was never able to. So basically a bright light that affects people. Egg poachers. Poachers did come to mind when we first started talking about that, but that's when we were talking about taxidermy, although everything's, coincides. But the first image I got was Alana. Remember, she came out of me so damn fast they had to hold her in. And they, when a baby's ready to come, they come. You can't stop the progress, right? It's natural. But it was quick. So it might be a quick move. You might have to adapt quick to your situation. The eggs on the sand could be like scrambled, but I'm not looking at chaos. So I don't feel like someone placed them. And an animal for sure didn't get at them. I almost feel like the mama was giving birth. Maybe she didn't dig deep enough or far enough up on the beach where a wave came in and took them down, so that they're randomly just sitting there. But what I saw was like a baby going through the canal, and you can't stop that progress, right? So I think you might need to adapt quick to something. But it's like slow and steady wins the race. So it's like you might have to adapt quick, but take your time, especially if you're working on a project or you're moving. Sometimes I'm that type of person, like when I unpack boxes, like when I move, and I love to move. I've always rearranged furniture often. But I don't, I start it and I want to finish it. Like, so next time I move, I know it's not the wisest thing, but it's like, come on, teamwork, guys. Like, get everything out of the damn boxes. Like, let's go. Like, I'm not that person in due time. Or I give myself, by this time next week, I'll be fully unpacked. Like, I'm not that person. Like, kitchen first, I have a method because I love to move. I love to pack. I do, right? So it's like a method to my madness. But it's almost like maybe it's a message, slow and steady. There's no need to rush the process, even though the process is quick. But I think you're just good at adapting. So a new life, the meaning, a new life, unhatched potential, adapting, purity, symbol of fertility. Well, that makes sense because I saw the baby coming out of the canal. But fertility. Okay, so it all makes sense. But I keep getting goosebumps. You guys are gonna have to adapt quick to a situation. it's whether it's a move, who knows? You're gonna have to adapt quick. But slow and steady, no need to rush. So I hope that makes sense. It doesn't mean back off from a project, back off from a move, back off for a person. It means you're gonna have to adapt, but no need to rush the process. Do you guys get that? Because I feel like some of you are not going to get what I'm saying. Like some of you are going to do the complete opposite and go right back into your shell. Like the universe is telling me I have time. That's not, see what I'm saying? Like there's something some people I know won't pick up on. Like stick it out, still do it. But slow and steady, even though shit's moving quickly. Okay. I hope you guys get it. It's like the process of a baby. You know what I mean? Like it could be quick, it can be slow, but it's still quick. As soon as it gets to a certain point in the canal, it's just pushing through. Wow, that's symbolic, huh? Got no choice to push. One of my births, I was pushing so much that I caught you pushing too close together. I was like, I don't give a fuck. It is the only thing that's stopping the burn. I'm pushing. You're not going to tell me I'm the one delivering the baby. So, beautiful message. So let me try to shut my eyes again and see what I got. I just got a windmill. And I didn't get the windmill. Well, I got two windmills. This is weird. I got a windmill that you would see on a big field. Big metal ones. That's all about energy, right? Something with energy with those. But I also got a pinwheel when you're a little kid and it's got all those kaleidoscope colors and you're like, so I don't know what that would mean. I know we're connected to energy now because they just showed me the top of a roof that has solar panels. I don't know where to go with this one. The windmill I'm thinking of, I'm almost positive they're made. You're like, it makes perfect sense. That makes no sense to me. Well, not in that form. But I'm pretty sure there's certain windmills. It's an energy producing thing, right? Hey Siri. What are windmills for?
According to Britannica.com, windmills like water wheels were among the original prime movers that replaced animal muscle as a source of power. They were used for centuries in various parts of the world, converting the energy of the wind into mechanical energy for grinding grain, pumping water, and draining the land areas.
I had no idea that was what a windmill was for. I'm not kidding you. I was just like, as a little girl, I would just see them like, oh, look at a windmill. I had no idea what they were used for. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just knew it was attached to energy. Where did it go? I needed to read that again. Yeah. Come on, I don't got time for this. What are windmills used for? What are windmills used for? Pumping water, grinding grain. The more modern wind. It's the wind energy for electricity, which I knew it was energy because it brought me to the solar panels. They're mounted on a tower to capture the most energy. I had no idea. Grinding grain too, huh? It's like a water thing. I didn't know know what they were for, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just thought it was a thing that went in a circle, and I just knew it had to do with energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. So what is it connected to, like those big cylinders or something, and then like it does the work manually? Like the wind? What if it's not windy out? What if it's not windy? The work don't get done? Like, I don't get it. Sawing wood too? Power machines that create. I know it might seem odd to you guys. I don't like, what if it's not windy? See, this one's right over my head, guys. So you're just gonna have to maybe go green, right? But like, you guys are gonna have to decipher this one all by yourself. That put in windy places? Okay. But I also saw a kid, right? Well, the ones I always saw turn. What windmill are you guys thinking of? You can see them turn. It almost reminds me of, what's the one with the tornado? Jodie Foster? Twister. Of course they turn. That one I get, they turn a lot. The one I'm picturing is like it has the 3 points. That's the type of windmill I saw. Like old school. It was only like 3 of them. But this windmill has a shit ton. Like the water, like Little House on the Prairie. Like I've seen those too. But I also saw us blowing, not us, me, blowing on a pinwheel. So I don't know if like someone's draining their energy. So it's like, let the universe do the work through a pinwheel. Like let the energy of the universe, the force of the air, do the work, the force of the universe, versus you running out of breath. So I think that's what it is. Like that's what I'm getting from it. But that's my own interpretation. You know what I mean? Because you would get exhausted. I felt like I was in labor. But you would get exhausted doing that, right? So let the energy just flow. It could be other meanings for you guys. Like someone said, go green, right? So, but it's also the cause and effect that I was just about to talk about neutrons. I guess it makes sense with science, right? But however you want to interpret that one. Okay, because I went straight up from a windmill to pinwheel. All right, so I'm learning things every day with you guys. That one went right over my head. But what if it's not windy? I mean, guys, what if it's not windy? You know, losing crop. But apparently they only put them in windy places. So, well, moving on. Okay, that was a learning experience for me. I didn't know I had to do with energy though. All right, so see, kind of a smart cookie. Oh damn, this is like the sending me higher, higher and higher. My crown is opening. This is not gonna be normal. This is not gonna be normal. I'm up in the sky now. I just heard toot toot, but it's not toot toot. It was like something else. It was weird. I just saw the chariot in the sky handing over a flower. Like, I didn't want to open my eyes. Okay. Toot toot. A train, but not toot toot. So the chariot I'm picturing is almost like a sleigh. but it's the chariot. I wonder if I have this particular image on one of my cards that I haven't seen in a long time. I don't think so. It's pulling me to Christmas star, and I don't know what that means. Well, I know what it means, but like, so now I'm in the night sky. I was on a cloud. Anywho, the person in the chariot is handing somebody a rose, but there's nobody standing in front of them. But the rose is being handed. Let me go back to the cloud. Now that I think about it, the last 2 nights when I shut my eyes, I'm actually in the sky with stars everywhere. It's kind of ironic. There wasn't stars like that in that sky, though, that I just saw. I don't want to open my eyes. I just did, I guess, what the blind would do. I went in blind. Son of a bitch. I keep ending up on this cloud. This is the second time it happened. And that song keeps coming back to me. Take me to church. I'll tell you my sins and you can tell me your lies. I don't. It's not bringing me to yesterday. But it's bringing me to that song. And it happened twice now, and I got the goosebumps, so I don't know what it's trying to tell me. Maybe that person's gonna die. I don't know. I see boots. Not military boots. You know what I'm seeing? But the boots. Maybe it has a steel toe. They're all black, but it reminds me of a clown boot, like a clown shoe. But I'm telling you, these are boots that have the steel toe. But as they go up, they look like they've been through battle. Isn't there like an iconic image of these boots? But like, doesn't have like a gun next to it, like a soldier, like a soldier that passed. See, this is all about death, like praying before you die. There's something. It's not morbid. That's not. I don't think this has any. It's not militant energy. It's just the boots. Is there a song called Black Water? I know there's Muddy Water. Is there a Black Water song? I don't want to look. If there is, can you tell everyone? Black Water? Just took me to a swamp, but I think it's because I was talking about water. So if water is linked, it's swampy. See, now it's damn. I don't get this. It's taken me to, I think it's Vietnam. World War II came into play yesterday too, I think. All I see is like soldiers camouflaged in bushes, right? But the land it's fertile, it's green. Like snipers. I think someone, I hate to say it, I think someone significant is gonna die. Like like an icon or somebody who was in the war that's known for being in the war but accomplished a lot more in their life. You know, not like a friend or a family. I mean, I guess to me it's going to be in the public eye. But it's like a war veteran. Like I know we just had the war veterans die on the plane, but this is somebody who was straight up on the battlefield. I don't know how it's linked because I can see them clear as day. And they're not even looking at a scope. Remember, I saw the scope yesterday, but they're like lying down, aiming, ready to fire. They got someone right next to them. Yeah, someone's gonna pass because I saw the boots. I don't like that. I'm sorry. All right, moving on. Sorry. Sorry. I got the goosebumps there. I'm sorry. Could be a friend. It could be somebody you're on the field with. I'm sorry. I feel like it's more close to home than it is in the public eye. But it could be an icon. Like a president. You know what I mean? Like I was in the war. Because it pulled me to Reagan. Was Reagan in the war? Was he a veteran? I think he was. President Reagan. So it might be your messages are flashing. It might be like someone like that, like that leaves a legacy. You know, it could be something like that. For others, I'm telling you, it's touching home with you. It's Reagan wasn't in service. Okay, well, this would be somebody who was probably I was in higher. I was in higher. Who just? Where is my mouth right now? Like my mouth doesn't want to punctuate, like punctuation, but it didn't even want to say that right. Eisenhower. That's I don't know what that's forgetting. I don't know if someone's gonna lose their speech. You could be dealing with like an elder, not like I don't even want to do this. I don't like this. It's not that I don't like it. It's just hard. Okay, dementia. You know, you could be dealing with somebody who you haven't had time deciphering their speech. It'd definitely be an elder. Okay, there's no question. But I mean, it doesn't have to be dementia. It could be a brain aneurysm. It could be multiple things. Can't it could be multiple things, right? But this is somebody who's gonna pass, and they were close to you. And you would honor them. So I don't know if you have their boots or if you would honor them at their funeral. Like, I got goosebumps from head to toe. Like, there's no message coming through from this person because I don't think this person has passed yet. They may have. If they did, it would have been real recent. Okay. I don't know if they have yet though. And so it's not like I'm getting the message of they're okay, like the cliche. It's not like that. It's for you, like knowing you're gonna honor your buddy, your I want to say war hero. Like, oh guys, I'm sorry. I gotta step out of that. I don't think you lost this person yet. This person played a pretty significant role in your life, or to the public. Honorable. Way more than just you had my back. So I don't know what that's regarding. So we're gonna step out of that. You are my shooting star. See what I'm saying? Like the chariot actually being passed, the flower, you lay flowers on a casket. Sad. That's what that was representing. It also took me to Hawaii. So I don't know if, yeah, that's Pearl Harbor energy, right? Like, well, why did I get pulled to Pearl Harbor? Vietnam. But like, anywho, they have a beautiful ceremony when somebody passes away in Hawaii, and they lie flowers, I forget the name of it, into the ocean, and they let it go. So that's symbolizing, I fucking hate that, because now in my head I can now symbolize death with a rose being passed. I literally feel like the Long Island medium right now because she says shit like that. That's my symbol for death. Well, that just happened to me. So now I officially have a symbol. That's what that was. And I don't want to associate roses like that, but it is what it is. So let's get out of that. Still 151 in the chat. Oh, that's funny, like yesterday. So I feel like I wanted to add one more thing to that. That song came to me. You are my shooting star. Don't you know? Is that a war song? Anyone know what that song is? I feel like it's a war song, or it was in that era of war. Bad Company. All right, so maybe you guys just went through a battle together, not necessarily war. Nah. This is like an older person. This is like, I just imaged Vietnam. But I mean, you could have been somewhere else more recent, and it just, you were in that type of land. I don't know, guys. No, because I saw something that pulled me to that era. I could tell by the uniforms that it was, could be Pearl Harbor too. I don't know. Well, that's what. Why are they having me do the years? I see years, like 1947, 1945, and then it drew me to one more recent, like in 90 something. Stepping out.
Hello.
Hi.
My legs are still so sore. I almost fell getting off the bus. They're so sore. Couldn't even walk, Mom.
I forgot you guys had the holiday.
Oh. Look at it, it's still out. Like the freaking, it hurts so bad. I don't want lipstick on my face.
Just working your muscles, girlfriend. Just working your muscles.
Do you even read your comments?
No, I just got sidetracked.
Oh,
You had a good day?
I suppose.
How was gym?
Bad.
Did you partner up with anyone? Did you make new friends?
No, but they did start talking to me more.
Good. See, you gotta be a little more optimistic.
Well, they wouldn't have if I hadn't started talking to them.
Well, that's alright. That's good. Works both ways, right?
Because they don't really talk to me that much. Anyways. No, we did exercising the whole time. It was freaking horrible. It was so bad. We did. First we ran or jogged across the half the gym and back, and then for the next one we do butt kicks, and then on the way back we do high kicks, and then after that we had to practice squats, so we did squats up and down the whole entire thing. We'd go like this, 90-degree ankle. Oh, it hurts so bad.
Gotta get in shape, girl.
And then back, and then when we're going back, and then after that, going back, we did the same thing with squats. And then when we went back again, we would go like this, forward squats, like stretching your legs. And then when we went backwards, we had to go.
Oh, ouch. And you gotta move that leg the right way, too.
Oh, I don't know how.
Yeah, no, it looks awkward. I don't even know if I could pull that off, to be honest with you.
And then we had to do a whole bunch of other things that I forget. And then at the end, we had to do bear crawls, right when there was like 2 girls that felt doing
Oh, what type of fitness class is this? It's like, holy
gym. It's so bad.
Well, it's a fitness class,
That's
obviously.
why no one wants to go. No, it's gym. And we don't, like, it's not like middle school. We had to run the mile and stuff. We don't do that now. We go to a legit workout room with bars, lifting
fitness.
weights and everything.
That's kind of cool, though.
No, it's not.
No, I like that. You needed exercise.
It's not exercise. We were doing freaking warm-ups, and my legs have been hurting since the beginning of the day.
How many days a week?
2, and then Monday.
Your feet are kicking.
What?
Your feet are kicking right now. I'm gagging off your feet.
Oh. I'm gonna smell them. Mint.
Not your breath, girlfriend. Your feet.
Hi, Lucy.
Stop wearing your shoes without socks. You're driving me
Show them me what, Lucy.
bananas.
Show them me.
She's holding Lucy.
Oh.
Okay.
Hi, Lucy. How was your day?
I'm gonna finish this. I forgot you guys had half a day.
Father.
I love you.
That means. Hi, Lucy.
Yeah, Kaden will be home soon. Want to shut the door?
I bet Lucy's gonna come. Lucy coming? No? Lucy, Mama?
Okay.
Love you.
She's really good at making 151 again. She's really good at making friends. But she started a new gym class. So the way that the school is, the thing is they put her in the wrong gym class. Okay. And so they had to redo like the schedule a little bit. And she does tend to get nervous making new friends or no friends around. And I knew it was a little bit of an issue because she came home the other day and I almost saw like the tears in the eyes, you know, like nobody wanted to talk to me. Like I was so out of place because everybody buddied up and there's an odd number of kids. So she sat there and then I don't know what they did. It broke my heart. But I was like, you need to just talk to people, Mia. Like, it's not that they don't like you, they don't know you. Some of them might not like you, granted, you know, but they don't know you, Mia. I've been in awkward situations like that when I was younger. So I just talked her through it as much as I could, right? And then today I asked her. She's like, yeah, they talked to me. She's like, but obviously she initiated, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So that's good. Because that is an awful feeling. I can't even imagine having a child that gets teased. Like it's not only the child's pain, it's the parental pain. Because it's out of your hands. So that made me a little sad. But I'm glad that she initiated conversation. So I'll do this one more time. But I did get an important email. Not an email, a message. Jade, talking about Mexico. We were talking about Mexico earlier too. Hey. Natalie, she sends me a little picture of the moon. But this is important, I can feel it. Yeah, see? I'm posting it, but can you watch the read and give me your feedback, your immediate impression? It's posted. Someone's turning themselves in. I don't know what that means. I mean a multiple magnitude of things. I think this is her extended though. I don't think you're going to see this one on her feed. Good morning, and will do as soon as I get to it. So I'll let you know within a couple hours. XOXO. All right. So I'm going to do this one more time for you because I feel like there's something else. It's right there. But I got to run to the bathroom. Let's see if I can get up without the TV table. The TV tray. Remember we were talking about TV trays? That's back in the day. Black and white. Black and yellow. Black and yellow.
I'm already home.
Oh, yeah, miss.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, child of mine. How was your day? Good. No, don't. Hey, get your little butt out there. Get out. He'll come back and see you. Don't worry. He didn't forget about you. He probably came in to see you. Okay. Kate's home. It was only a matter of time before they both walked through the door. Lucy loves when they come home. Okay. Maybe you guys are going to join a club. I don't know what that's forgetting. Somebody just saw something about a club. I gotta turn my phone over. I can feel the urgency with that message. Is strange. Urgent, urgent. What did I say the other day? Something impeccable. Impeccable? I don't know. Well, there was mine. It's like I feel it with her. And we did read something earlier about abrupt changes, right? And adapting. No, I said nothing about abrupt changes. Well, there was the tower. Okay, let me do this one more time. And then we're gonna call it quits. Lucy's gonna want to go downstairs. All right. Maybe I should just do a quick read with the cards because I don't know if I want to get interrupted. I just saw a piece of cheese in my head. Okay, we're not doing the cards. I literally just saw a piece of cheese and it was Swiss cheese with the holes. Okay, so I don't know if there's a symbolic meaning for Swiss cheese, unless it's talking about Swiss. Like, I don't know where that cheese comes from. Anyone? I saw cheese in my head. Swiss cheese. I don't even like Swiss cheese. I like a lot of cheeses, but I don't like Swiss cheese. It's from Norway. Oh, I know Super Bowl. Super Bowl's coming. Alright, just give me a random message. I saw Swiss cheese. Wisconsin. Always all over Europe. Are we talking about Swiss cheese in particular or just cheese itself? Because I saw Swiss cheese. Switzerland. Netherlands. Can I have a card, please? Are we going to focus on cheese right now? We're not doing this. Cheese. 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 What the frig? Cheese with holes in it. Do you hear that? Such a cheese. But I don't like Swiss cheese. How do you look up a symbol? Like, cheese is not symbolic, right? It's yummy, but like, hey Siri, where does Swiss cheese come from? Which country?
Okay, I found this on the web for where is Swiss cheese come from which country. Check it out.
Let's find out how they get the holes. Okay, it pulled me right to the 14th century though. That's exactly what I saw, was like a wedge of Swiss cheese. Not just a slice, I legitimately saw a wedge. The holes are created through the bacteria, which bubbles. It's also called the eyes. Well, the eyes that do not have holes are blind. Did you guys know that? Holy shit, with cheese. The holes of any cheese is called the eyes. And the Swiss cheese, okay, and the cheese that does not have holes is called blind cheese. Okay, so we learn something new every day. But it just pulled me to the eyes and like feeling blind, right? Jesus. Okay, here we go. See, there's always a bigger message. It's not just cheese. So there's a fact of the day. It's a Snapple fact. It's not really saying where it's from. It kind of says it's native to North America. So maybe because it has the word Swiss in it, everyone thinks it comes from the Netherlands or Switzerland. It does not look that way. It looks like it was definitely an origin of the United States. Okay, so we were making this cheese long before the birth of Switzerland. Okay, so it actually comes from the United States. Another fact, okay, we were making it long before Swiss. Maybe they just make it better. Maybe they just make it better. They put their own twist on it, you know? Long before Julius Caesar. Now we're going to talk about gods. Wealthy Romans always had their cheese. What? Netherlands, barbarians. So it's cheese. Well, now we're talking all about Roman era. I mean, the eye thing, but that's more like a fun fact. At the dawn of World War I, that's when we started exporting Swiss cheese. Pre-war glory. weird because pre-war glory. Natalie texted me yesterday, is that almost the same exact line. Oh no, she wrote, what's the glory? Okay, anywho, I'm going to see if I can cards because I don't really want to dig in on these. Trees with Triscuits. There you go, girlfriend.
What?
There you go. Cheese with Triscuits. What did we have for dinner last night? Oh, we had steak.
I know tonight we're having that turkey again. But she said we can make the tuna tenders for my hamburger helper.
She's making a turkey Popeye.
Like something.
Very cool.
So she said to make like the tuna.
I'm going to make you a tuna casserole. Tuna tempta? A casserole?
Yeah, it's a casserole.
It's called a tuna casserole.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm there. But then she said it was really big if you make your hamburger helper to half. So
That's true. That I have to get that. So we have 7 of Cups reversed. You guys take the cheese thing how you want to take the cheese thing.
Mom, we'll make the tuna tempter for dinner, but we'll just make my little things and have it for lunches.
Got it. Is there any Greek salad left?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
You don't by chance have my mouse, do you? My
Yeah.
computer?
No.
Did you use it?
No, I don't use muscles.
Uh-oh, Caden's in trouble. 7 of Cups reverse, 8 of Cups,
I
right?
just left downstairs.
That kid knows better. Grandma bought him 2 mouses not to take hers. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. I got the goosebumps. That kid. Grandma's about to rip him a new asshole. I told you not to touch your mouth. 7 of Cups reverse, 8 of Cups. Somebody's coming out of confusion. They know what direction they want to go in. So somebody's in the process of leaving a situation. Person, place, a thing. How's that booger? You're reaching real high for that one. She didn't even hear me. Are you wiping your booger on your bedspread?
No, I don't like this. I didn't have a booger.
You didn't have a booger?
No,
You had an itch?
no. I went like this because I just.
Girlfriend, you were digging for gold.
No, I wasn't. I did not put booger on my bed. I swear to God.
It's not the kid in the classroom eating the boogers. You don't want to save the booger for the kid that
No.
eats the boogers. Okay. That's way too many. Song just came to me, and as soon as it came, it was gone.
I'm so sorry. Listen. Hey, let's see. Hey.
Again, Princess of Cups. Someone's coming out of confusion, illusionary energy, walking right towards happiness, walking right to like a water sign as of right now. But I will tell you right now, whoever's energy this is, they're in the process of resting. Okay. Could be, I don't know, they're resting, unhappy. It pulled me right to drinking. Okay, but unhappy, upset, missing someone, feeling lack of. All right, but it looks positive. It also looks like somebody's thinking something's not going to work. Like, hey, I'm walking right towards this energy of love, happiness. It's just a fresh feeling, right? And then it's like resting. So I don't know if it's like healing together, but the 3 of Cups was reversed. I feel like some of you are going to be healing together, or someone's coming towards you that needs healing. I mean, there's something. But this is like, it actually wants to pull me into the card. This is like the 3 of Cups reversed. I feel like it's lack of hope right now. Or you're dealing with a drinker. Like they were processing something for a while, but it's clear. Tell me about this Three of Cups. Two of Swords reversed. I want to say a decision's been made. Like I said, like someone's not making a decision blind. It's not a blind decision. You know, this would be kind of like indecisive. Sometimes reverse is extremely indecisive. But you got 2-2 here. Like to me, this is like making a decision. Making a decision of, hold on. It's a decision made. So I didn't even think about that. If there's a third party, someone's getting cut out of the picture. Others of you, this is someone is going to quit drinking. Just depends. Because it's the last card, but it's the first answer I went for. Okay, so tell me about the Seven of Cups. So this is the energy of no longer feeling confused. You know, this is somebody who was strategic. Like, what options? What do I want to do? What do I want to choose? Focusing on one thing at a time, you know, and it's like, but still like confusion, right? But now it's like, there's none. It's reversed, right? So walking away from a situation, but it looks like you're going right to the Princess of Cups. So you got the Ace of Swords reversed though. So it's like, that's such contradicting energy. You got 6-6 right here, but it's leaving a relationship, maybe to go into another one. Y'all get a boyfriend. Y'all get a girlfriend. This was that night when we're all like, y'all get a boyfriend. Mama's going to have a boyfriend. It's a 66, right? So this is very contradicting energy because here it's telling me they're no longer confused. But they don't, here's the deal though, like maybe they haven't spoke their truth.
Oh my god, I only have 2 hours, so I have to go to the dentist.
You know what I mean? Like they haven't, to me it's like they haven't spoke their truth. They haven't given clarity. Because they're not confused. It's clear as day. Decision was made. So I just don't think they spoke their truth. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. This is someone walking away from a person, place, a thing. No longer confused. I think I read this the other day where it was like, it looks like XYZ. But like no walking away. So we got the Three of Swords. All right, so I told you there was kind of like, there was something here. I don't know if you're going to heal together. It's a painful situation. Like it's not, it's so hard. Right? And I explained this to you guys the other day. It's hard to walk away from 8 cups. Do we know we deserve 10? Yeah, but there's still 8. Well, I think this person only had 4. I don't know. I don't know what that's regarding. I think they only had 4. Maybe they thought they had 8. I don't know. It doesn't matter. They're hurting. Okay, this is somebody who's hurting. Tell me about the Princess of Cups. Maybe they walked away from this woman. Nah, see, the 8's walking this way, right towards her. I don't know. That's way too many. There's like 7 there. Tell me about the Princess of Cups. She's about to be enlightened, though, I'll tell you that. This woman may levitate. You definitely have a magnetic situation going on. I think she levitates, though. I don't know what that's regarding. Princess of Wands reversed. So she might not even see this coming, or this is something she stopped putting effort into. Like she wasn't seeing energy. Like this is somebody who wants to go on an adventure, somebody who goes after passion, somebody who's just like go, 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 go. Adventurous. No, it's reversed. So it's like she either doesn't see this coming, or this is their thoughts thinking there's lack of passion. Like there's no passion anymore. This had to have been a third party. The lesson is not over. The lesson is not learned yet. Or they're going right back towards love. There's not enough strength in this situation for somebody to speak the truth yet. Whatever that's regarding.
Mom,
Yeah, baby.
February 7th, I have to bring in decorated Valentine's Day cookies I wrote down, and I can get service hours from it.
Okay. I feel like that might be an important day for some of you. February 7th. It's just the way something about the 7th. It's sharp. There's a 7 here. Does that day fall on a Wednesday? Can you look on your calendar real quick? Because there's something with Wednesday. What day does the 7th of February fall on?
Friday.
Friday?
Yeah.
So there might be something on the 5th for you guys. I don't know. I almost just said something really negative to the point where it's rude, and I almost don't want to say it out loud. It's kind of arrogant. So I don't know if you're dealing with someone arrogant, because I would never bash anybody for that. You knew what I was talking about, didn't you? 5th of the month. And I know in New England it was. I'm just going to say it. I almost said, because I always stayed away from the grocery stores. It was the day everyone got their food stamps. But I would never bash anyone for that. See what I'm saying? But I always avoided it because it was craziness. And I would always get aggravated because I would see these people in front of me buying all these things and Red Bulls and obnoxious shit. And they'd be like, EBT, you know? And it would drive me nuts because here we are paying taxes, right? And then you get other people that obviously would use them the right way. But it was always the 5th of the month, okay? And instantly I said that, like, when I said, okay, maybe Wednesday, right? Because 5th of the month. But the way I said it and almost smugged, it's like arrogance, right? But that's not coming from me. So I don't know if you have someone around you right now that's kind of arrogant. So you would kind of hope this person doesn't come near you or ready to speak their truth, right? Because it's like, I feel like temperance should be here. Like this person needs to temper the energy. I feel more pain than anything, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. But some of you might be dealing with somebody who's arrogant. Not arrogant towards that per se. Just, I don't know, guys. That song just came to me. Bones and Thug. Harmony. Like, God, that song hasn't come to me forever. Bones and Thug. Or is it Bone Thugs and Harmony? Okay, that's what it is. So it's, the song's not harmony. But there is harmony with this 4 of Swords, right? Trying to, like, that's it. Like, they need to temper. I don't know. They need to temper. Tell me about this 4 of Swords. I don't know who this 4 of Swords belongs to. Hopefully them. You know, like, it's like rest, recoup. I don't know if this is lack of hope coming towards him, with him being reversed going towards her. If this is his thoughts, hopeless. Or like, you got the Ace of Wands. See, so something, you're going to have this Tower, which is good. Look at it wants to pop out this Four of Cups reverse. So there's some type of offer coming back around. All right. Look at, I don't even know how it's standing right there to a soulmate. So this is somebody you know. All right. But this Tower is a good thing. All right. And now it's upright. So I don't know if the table's turned and this person might not want the offer. It really depends on who you are. What was the card for that? Oh, this person's going to wake up. This is like an epiphany. So this is like an awakening. So it's like the energy is going to shift. And then they're going to jump on it. 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 So this is going to have a nice turnaround. So if you recently got in an argument, or like you stormed out of a situation, or they did, tell me about this for your hats. Because the Three of Hearts, I really felt like wanted to be reversed, but I could tell it was upright. And if they are coming out of this energy, this hurts somebody to walk away from a soulmate and a Queen of Wands. This is always the mistress. There was definitely a third party. I think this is his lack of hope. Oh, we did read something like this earlier, right? When the cards came out, or was that yesterday? With the Tower and the Eight of Cups. Was that earlier today? I can't even remember my own reads. Was that associated to the rainbow? Which would make sense, illusionary energy, but the Seven of Cups, someone's going to come out of the illusionary. Was that today? Was it today or yesterday, guys? I honestly can't remember because I'm zoned in on this one. So, yesterday? I think in the very beginning, I did a read today with the rainbow and used a couple of the cards. And there was something with a Tower. I don't know. This is him worried about speaking his truth. Rejection, like you're gonna reject him or something. He's gonna do it anyway. So right now he's in the energy. So he walked away from something or this person. But now it's like, oh, there's rejection here. The fear is not that bad, believe it or not. It's lack of hope. But it looks like it looks good. He's gonna do it anyway. Because the decision's made. And once he wakes up, this is like an epiphany. Once he wakes up, someone's going to approach you. There's no question. Yeah, see, that is coming. Something needs to be wrapped up yet before they can give you clarity. Because this is first, right? This needs to be wrapped up before they can bring it to you. Okay. Tell me about this Two of Swords real quick. Let's just see what the decision was. See if we can get any clarity on it. Temperance. But it was reversed. But here's the tempering. See, this is lack of hope. There's healing that's definitely needed. There's lack of hope. But they're going to do it anyway. For some of you, this is somebody brand new. Others of you, it's definitely not. But I'm hearing like what I'm seeing is like someone you might have casually bumped into at work or something, right? And it's like you kind of felt a vibe, but there's been no vibe. And it's like, I think this person admires you. I don't think that you are a cause of a breakup or heartache, anything like that for somebody new. It's almost like they're attracted to you. So whatever their current situation was, for those that are brand new, okay, this is strong. They ended a relationship for you because the attraction they felt from you, and I keep hearing like a coworker, I don't know, the attraction they felt for you caused the wedge. Like, see, but I don't think this person is even have they talked to you? Like, they might have talked to you here and there. This person feels like I'll never have a chance with this person. But then it's like one day they get up from their desk or wherever you meet this guy, right? And it's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go say hi. So I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who's like really shy. But like I'm telling you, like if this goes down in the next couple weeks and this is your scenario, this person actually left someone for you and you'd not even be aware of it. Like broke up with a girlfriend. This could even be college because I just saw a dormitory. That just brought me to that song, not Mr. Big. You say he's just a friend. So you did interfere somehow. Even if you guys were never romantic or you never really talked to her, the other person like realized like for like a month or two, like you're not into this. What's going on? I'm telling you, something like that. You're gonna be so surprised when this person comes and they're gonna be like, I've been eyeing you for a couple months. I've been eyeing you. I've been wanting to talk to you. I'm gonna get the balls and do it. But you're dealing with somebody shy. You're dealing with somebody who thinks they're gonna get rejected. If you did reject this person, because you guys are young, if you did reject this person, that's why they don't want to offer again. Others of you, definitely a third party scenario. And it's still the same thing, lack of hope, but they're going to do it anyway. They're going to have like an epiphany moment and they're just going to do it. Hopeless or not. It's like, it's worth a shot type energy. Okay. If this is new, you guys, I really feel like you're in your 20s. Like they weren't in something that serious. You know what I mean? But enough where they knew they didn't want to stay in a relationship. Even 3 months, 4 months, 8 months with somebody, and then to have that type of attraction for someone else, because it's especially with the Queen of Wands, it was intense, right? They could have been with somebody for 8 months, I don't know, and it's like you're calling it off because you see something in someone else. Now that all of that can coincide with the first story too, but it's clear as day we have a young couple here, somebody meeting early 30s, if anything, younger 20s, if not college, even high school, right? So they're going to do it. This person's really worried about rejection, but they're going to do it anyway. That's nice. Overcoming a fear. That's nice because that means that this person's going to get in that energy of I can conquer anything. Like I can do it. That's nice energy to work with, right? When somebody comes at you strong like that. Kind of sexy. I like that type of power. It's a hard thing to overcome. Good chance you're going to get rejected, but they're going to do it anyway. You know what I mean? It's got to be unsettling. Man, I used to do it all the time though, knowing I'd probably get rejected. But for some reason, it's not easy for this person. It's a task. It's a challenge. What's the outcome? Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Wands. What's the possible outcome? So happy together. Do, 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 do. All my life. This is a great outcome. Are you kidding me? Bottom of the deck, you got the Two of Cups, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles. Teamwork, something new. Learning something new every day. Like me. I learned about a pinwheel. Okay? That went right over my head as a child. I just knew it was linked energy. So happy together. Dun, 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 dun. All my life. You've either been waiting a long time for this person, or it's a lifetime scenario. This person's gonna fight for you. They look at you as wifey material. Okay? They're gonna let the gods down. Hoo-wee! Hoo-wee! Vulnerability at its finest. Not too many people can hack that. Alright? But somebody is gonna hack it. So that's nice. That's nice. Alright, troops. Gonna have some lunch. Mia has her last dentist appointment today. I'm gonna go back February 7th. Oh, that's why it's important. I think it's February 7th. I gotta go back for Caden. No, I think he's on the 6th. So we had 5, 6, 7. So that's good. Steps are being taken. Okay? Alright, troops. I love you. Someone's got a stiff neck. I don't know how you don't. Can I give you an update after Natalie's video? No. No. It's your own perspective, right? I love you though. But that's like personal between me and her. You know what I mean? It's your own perspective either. I don't want you going off of something that my perspective can be way different from yours, the way you guys interpret other readers. You know what I mean? Me and her are just so damn in tune. We can interpret each other and see outside the box. We got a special thing. But no. And besides, I think that's her 15th to the 31st. So that's a paid video. You know what I mean? That's not one that she uploads on her feed. And not to mention, what was it? Somebody turned themselves in or something. That could be romantic. That could be authority. It's you know what I mean? Like that's her income. Okay, so I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm gonna go have some Greek salad and think about a Greek goddess. God. Okay. I really do like men. Maybe I'm just somebody else's fantasy. Maybe I'm just somebody else's goddess. I'm gonna go have some Greek salad and think about a Greek goddess. Maybe that's telling me to pull in the goddesses. Pull them in court, pull them in, use them to your advantage. You'll work with them. Stop working with them. I love Greek mythology too. You'd think I'd talk about it all the time with you. It's kind of crazy that I don't. And I work with Venus. I work with the goddesses. I could so use that to my advantage, and I never do. I know I can. But that's more like spiritual bait. I don't want to be spiritual bait. No, she's not Greek. She's not. I'm not going to tell you her religion. It took me a long time, her background or culture. Not the sea. And not the, I can't even say that word right now. That's weird. I used to say it every day when I worked with the Red Cross. But it took me forever to nail that one. She was like, nope. She's a few different things, but it took me forever to guess that one. But nope, no Greek. No Greek. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you mañana. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Okay? I love you guys. I love you guys. I love ya. Bye, guys.